What's up? Welcome back to another video. Today's an exciting vlog, for me at least.
We are going to find our wood siding for the cabin. Yeah.
And we're at a mill lumber yard, and
they got wood.
Heard good things about it.
Yo, they got wood, and there's trunks everywhere.
Good wood here.
Wow.
They know what they're doing.
This is crazy.
And it came highly recommended by someone I highly trust. So, we're here to check it out. We're gonna go look at some samples, and then we're gonna go by the farm and check on the farm. We haven't been there in about a month, so we just wanna check on things. All of the logs that were taken off the cabin are now in the barn at the farm.
Yes.
So I wanted to see how it's been organized.
Yep.
And I also wanna see like how many logs we have in there. I think they said it's pretty full, which is cool because we can now use a lot of those on the farm build down the road.
Yeah. We're gonna have lots to play with,
yeah.
So it'll be fun. Okay.
Let's jump to it.
Look at all this, you guys. This is Hunter's Dream. Wow. This is cool. This is major. Yeah. And then here's all the wood over here.
Oil base primer. You prime the whole thing, and then you have to figure out how you're going to trim it. Okay. Yes, sir. We don't.
Alright, we just finished up our meeting with this at the siding place. It was amazing.
It was the best meeting we've ever had.
Best meeting we've ever had. Nicest person in this industry. I don't know if we've told you guys, but working and doing a lot of these meetings has been interesting.
With
The
different trades and
different vendors and material people. The interior world is very like snooty, and
the house
stuck
design
up.
Construction world is just, it's something about it that's kind of snooty.
It's been hard to like break into, and for Hunter and I to kind of figure out like how to have like a voice and get what we need and everything. It's been a little bit of a challenge. And this guy was super old-fashioned, like Tennessee man, and he was so kind and really just like helped us, and he talked with us for an hour about everything and just really helped us so much.
And helpful.
So, yeah, we're feeling very grateful for that experience, and it was really great. So we're feeling really good and happy about the siding. It's gonna be amazing.
This is a sample that already has some stain on it, and this is white oak.
And this is the raw white oak. So
that's raw white oak.
This is raw, and this is with a stain on it.
And then this is
beautiful, right?
Oh, a more select grade sassafras.
But you know, I like the more like knotted wood. I think it's pretty.
I like it. You just gotta make sure it's not too knotted when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
If there's a lot of knots, it can look
too heavy.
Too heavy.
Agree.
On a big wall that has a lot of siding. But
it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love these samples.
Me too.
So yeah, you can say this one's white oak with no stain, natural. This is white oak with a stain, a certain stain. And it's actually a house that we know of that has this exact stain.
In Nashville, yeah. And we love that house, and we were like, I wonder where they got their siding. And then we were there, and he was like, oh yeah, this is house on this one street. We're like, oh, that's the exact house that we love. So. And
then this is sassafras, which this is more select grade without knots, and then this is white oak, non-select with knots.
So yeah,
but anyways,
some good options.
And I feel very good about the trustworthiness of this gentleman and his company.
His granddaughter was there.
Yeah, I like fell in love with how they operate their business, and I'm for sure using them.
It pays to just be a decent person.
Yeah,
oh my
for
god,
sure.
like I just have good manners and be nice and help people.
He was just helpful, even outside of the siding stuff. He was just like very helpful and genuine and honest, and it goes so far.
Genuine.
It goes so far.
Hunter and I are like, why is it so hard to meet genuine, nice people? It's just really hard.
But anyways, we just pulled up to the farm property, and we just love it out here.
It's really green and lush right now. Let's go check out our logs. I'm excited.
It is like being here is so calming, and we just wanna get here.
I know.
So although we're focused on the cabin right now and we're being patient with that, when that's done, it's like farm time.
Showtime.
And I spoke with our architect for the farm today, and basically we're gonna get started on the architectural plans in the next month to get that rolling, just get the plans done. So when the cabin's done and we figure out what we're gonna do with the cabin, the plans are done for the farm and we can start the building process there. But anyways, just pulled into the farm, got the barn straight ahead. rattlesnake skin.
Where? Holy crap. That's a big one. Look at that. Oh my god. Ooh.
Big snake.
That is
That
a
might
big
not
snake.
be rattlesnake. It might just be like rat snake.
Regular.
But
Dang.
right, here's all the unused logs that were taken down that are still like in good condition. So we'll be able to use a ton of these on the farm project. This is great.
Yeah, so
We're trying to debate whether we are gonna, like I said, if we're gonna take the paint off.
Perfect color, but we'd have to stain those. So it'd be a whole nother thing.
I'm just worried if you do a blast. See this right here? See how it does that?
Yeah.
I don't want it to look rough.
The texture, huh?
Like I don't want it to look like cedar.
Yeah.
I want it to still, you know, it. We just need to figure that out if we really want to do it. I'm not like. It's not that big of a deal. I know, but under the paint, we don't know what it's gonna look like. It could look like kind of rotted.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It'd look more like that.
That's what I think.
You can just see some of the, like this was rotted. They did a good job on keeping these stacked pretty good.
They did.
But can't park Olivier in here.
They have to like sand this down and stain it a different color.
This is pine, so it'll always be like a lighter
Orange.
color. All right, well, I was curious how many were left over.
Yeah. I mean, the wood would need a lot. I mean, you have to pull all the nails out. You'd have to
That's not that big of
blast them,
that's
but
not
it
that
would
big
be
of
like a
deal.
job for someone to do.
I'll do it.
Babe, you can never. I mean, you need like a team to do that.
I'll put a team together.
All right, closing up. We gotta get back and get smoky. Enough cabin work for the day.
Hey, I gotta run back here real quick.
Okay.
Don't take the keys and turn the AC on. Unless you want to go with me.
What are you looking at?
I check on the camera.
Okay. Oh, you're going all the way to the back of the property?
At least one to this one right here by the pond.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that, but it's pretty here. Look at the flowers. Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, I forgot we brought the Adirondack chairs over there.
I know.
Oh, we should have put the lights in that car.
Oh, shoot. We need to do that. I know. It looks so pretty right now.
I bought new string lights to put around our fire pit.
I love with it like all grown. It looks so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna get in the car.
Hot hand thing.
Shush. Oh, this place is a dream. Every time Hunter and I come out here, we're like, what are we doing? But eye on the prize, guys. We gotta build that cabin, get it going, and then move on to this. This is the dream. I know and it's actually, I am very glad that we had a project before we are attempting to build our like dream house on the farm, because it has been such a learning curve and a lot of trial and error and just a lot of experience building. So I'm glad that this cabin is a blessing, because there's just no way. I mean, it would have been so overwhelming to do this entire farm project without having any experience. So it's been good and was definitely necessary in the line of events, if that makes sense. So I'm excited, but my type B personality, or I don't know if I'm type B necessarily, but I think I procrastinate a lot, and that's been hard in terms of like the organization of the products. Like, I'm not organized. I just do everything like in the moment, on a whim, and like I can definitely make decisions of like what I like, and same with Hunter. When it comes to design and stuff, like all that organization is really helpful, especially when it comes to all the little details, and I'm probably gonna have to do that when it comes to like tile, hardware, lighting, all those like little itty bitty things. Right now, like big scale items are pretty easy to like not have on paper, like picking wood and stone, and that's nice. But like when you're dealing with a bunch of little like doorknobs and handles and little, you know, sconces and shit, like you need that written down on paper. So I'm gonna have to get my ass together, that's for sure.
Okay, just got home. We fed Smokey, fed Booker,
Fed everybody.
and now we've made label. Haven't had this in a minute, and we were craving it on the way home, so I ran and got some salmon. She prepped everything else.
And I tried a new green bean recipe. It's like garlic soy, and I thought with some honey it'd be good.
Yummy.
Yeah.
You want to come sit with us? No, I'm good. Thanks for the invite, though.
Morning, y'all. We are back at the cabin bringing over our siding samples because we want to see what they look like, get an idea of it.
We did an F45 this morning and went and got some coffees, grabbed the samples, and we're here.
We're here at the cabin. It's our favorite thing to do, like field trips every day. We love it. It's like so fun.
We haven't been here in 48 hours.
We haven't been in 48 hours, so we're back.
But it's crazy. It is crazy to see what they've done.
I know, they
just
go fast.
in like they finished that roof line in the middle. They finished this header all the way across the top. It's just wow.
I know. It's a beautiful sight.
But we're considering. I know we talked yesterday, a few minutes ago in this vlog, about maybe leaving or maybe changing the paint on the logs. And so we wanted to bring the samples over here, not only just to see what they look like against the house, but really what they look like against the logs, to see like, okay, if we kept this paint color, or if we had trouble like removing the paint and we had to keep it,
it's our biggest question mark right now.
What color, what stain would we want to go so everything feels cohesive?
Yep. Biggest question marks. Let's go figure it out. Hotter than hell out here in Nashville, guys. Oh my god. It is steamy, thick, humid, southern. It was so cute. The guy yesterday that we went to get the siding from, he was so southern. He was like, my daddy. He said, my daddy. My daddy. He almost said my daddy. My daddy. How do you say it?
Have we showed this on the vlog yet?
My daddy. No. We brought our cabinet samples too. This is what we're doing for our cabinets. It is like we wanted to do plank cabinetry, but we have gone a long way figuring out that they do
plank cabinetry, meaning like each board would be its own plank.
Yes.
But with the way wood moves and expands and contracts, we were basically told not to go that route. So we're gonna go this route where it's a flat board and these are routed in. And now we're gonna play with like the thicknesses. So it'll be somewhere around this, maybe like an inch bigger in terms of width. And all the cabinets will be like this, the drawers, the paneling on the fridge, all that kind of stuff.
Be so pretty. Well, this is unstained obviously, but we'll have it stained. But we thought we'd just bring that to just go take a look around.
Because there's gonna be a lot of wood on this house.
A lot of wood.
On the inside, outside, and so we wanna make sure everything is cohesive.
Yeah, all the shades.
Even like thinking about, right now we're battling between doing, I kind of want to go like a tile in the kitchen. Julie wants to get wood flooring throughout, which I think wood flooring throughout would be great as well. But I want to make sure we're not having like too many different wood stains colors against each other. Like where the cabinets are wood, the beams in the kitchen are wood, the flooring's wood, and want to make sure it's still cohesive. So
well, no, there's a stone that I want, but we have to find the right stone.
Yeah.
So if
we're just talking. We're talking to that right now. We're not like battling. I'm open. I actually prefer wood. I like the look of wood. I just want to be too heavy.
I know.
But we're bringing all the wood samples over just to see like how it all goes together. Okay.
What do they have us on the plans? They're not 8-inch.
8-inch, and
That's
so
surprising.
This is 8-inch. It's called 8-inch, but it's 7 1/4.
Yeah.
The whole board with the groove.
Yeah.
Is
8.
So we got white oak and we got sassafras, and they're both similar colors. They age a little differently.
White oak is cheaper by $2.
$2 a square foot. So
I like this one with like the knotting.
I do too.
And I like the tones in it better,
well,
even though we're gonna stain it.
And that's white oak with
white
a
oak.
stain on it, and I kind of like, it's honestly almost that color.
I know.
You know, so we can play around with the different oil stains, but if we go this route, I want to go a little cooler, but like deeper chocolate. Yeah. Cooler. I don't know.
Let's go try it on the house.
Okay. Here's everything against the logs. One thing to note is they are going to be separated. So the logs are on this side of the house, obviously. Then you're going to have like stone, or like this is going to be steel and glass. Then you got stone throughout the rest of this side. And the paneling are like, it's going to be vertical on the side over here, like around the corner. So they're not going to be right by each other, except for right now in the plans, the roof line is, you know, it's going to be extended. And so here up to the peak is going to be the vertical paneling. So if we keep that vertical paneling up there, we want to make sure whatever paneling we choose is cohesive with the logs, whether they are going to stay painted or we remove the paint and do a stain. But the other option is we can, when we change this roof line, we can take the old logs that we have at the farm right now, I showed you yesterday, and reuse those to build up all the way to the top. So this whole thing will stay logs. So that's one option I'm thinking about. And telling our builder to change it from vertical paneling to keep the logs going all the way up, just so they're not right by each other. But if we do remove the paint and find a stain that can kind of look cohesive with whatever paneling we choose, that would make sense. So we're exploring those options right now. But from these options, we're liking the white oaks the best. The sassafras is nice, but it's almost too clean for what we're going for. We want a little bit more of like a rustic look. It's gonna be clean regardless. It's gonna be like very sleek, vertical panels. It'll look clean and modern, but we do like a little bit of the character with the knots and stuff versus like a select grade wood. On the wall that these panels are going on, it's gonna be pretty high, and so I'm thinking for how high it is, the wider the better, without going too wide, but we'll see. The thing is, these two are the same.
I know, it's just, this, I know, that's why we can't really say until we come back.
But we didn't decide between 8 and 7.
The gutter guys actually have to hang the gutter mounts before the cedar shade.
Yeah, before it goes on. That's what you were saying.
But to dry it in, I've got to dry it in. I would put the peel and stick on.
Yeah.
I got to have all this done.
And that's when the second floor is done painting. What's the timeline on that, you thinking?
I mean, these guys are moving. We had kind of a rough patch of weather, but 2 to 3 weeks, we should be relatively feeling good. You know, then we got stair details and all this sort of like fill-in stuff.
Yeah.
But I got, as soon as we can get all the sheathing, you know, the siding,
Put on.
and then the roof deck, then I can dry in the roof. And then once that happens, then we can start ripping into the trades.
Okay. What's the timeline on this part starting?
They're getting this wall up
Yep.
and got leveled up, and then they're going to be just slowly dismantling and then getting the eye joist. This whole section is all going to get new eye joists. So it looks like that's kind of what they're moving into, especially when it's raining.
Yeah.
But I think they're kind of saving this for like more rain days.
Yeah, it's covered.
Yeah, but right now they're trying to get all the roof lines and stuff done. Again, you may run into not a structurally like defect in the log, maybe like a soft spot, and all of a sudden you start, you know, then you go, oh crap, now what have we done? Right now it's, while there may be a few spots that aren't ideal, it's sealed up. Like everything is sealed up like pretty tight.
Yes.
And with these log structures, as you guys have seen, once you start kind of peeling them back, you find things that you don't.
We were at the farm yesterday, and I was just looking through the wood, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, there's definitely pieces that are like,
Yeah.
you don't want to come up that to be on the exterior.
Exactly. There's decent ones and there's rough ones, but there's ways to kind of clean up the rough ones, but you're not going to get like a nice hewn flat surface. Like some of them will get all the way over here, and then you got a kind of a chunk that's get out.
Smokey has already had dinner, but we just grilled up some steak and some chicken. He made, what is that, arugula?
And chimichurri.
Chimichurri. Some
And
potatoes.
some potatoes in the air fryer.
Looks delicious.
Easy.
Smoke is opening up every cabinet right now.
New favorite hobby.
Oh,
thank you.
thanks, bud.
Thank you for closing that.
You want some chimichurri?
You want some? He always does this after he eats. Okay, might be too hot.
Thanks, Mom.
You probably like those.
All right, gotta go play now. Bye.
What's up, y'all? We are in bed early tonight. It was a long day working on that cabin. Hunter and I are fried mentally, just like looking at plans for so long. And
I don't even know if we said that, but we've been at home pretty much all day after this morning.
Yeah.
At the cabin, we've been at home on our computers looking at the blueprints.
after we met with the builder, we had like a big to-do list to do. We're still sourcing materials and stuff like that as each phase gets closer. So tomorrow we're working on flooring and tile. I'll try to bring you to that meeting. And it's also the day before we leave for Florida. So we got to get packing. I'm going to get waxed. We gotta just get everything together. So it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. So we figured we'd get in bed early. It is 8:32, just the way we like it. And we're gonna try to crash early so that we can get after it tomorrow. So
It's raining out. It's like kind of a cozy night.
it's thundering, I know. It's
Thunderstorm.
super cozy. Smokey went down about 30 minutes ago. We were like, let's just get in bed and follow him. So anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow for a nice, fun, busy day, and then Florida soon.
Itsy spider walked up the spout again. Yay!
Yay!
Nom, nom, nom.
like the sausage? Yummy, yummy. Love eating sausage. Wow. I know. Cool. High five. High five. And you give me a high five? Yeah. Good job. I love you.
Hey, beautiful boy.
Good morning, you guys. About to change in for the gym. We just made some breakfast. I'm going to take my probiotic really quick. Just filled up my water with my electrolytes. And I wanted to bubble up our code. We have a code for our probiotic that is always live if you guys want to get it. We take Seed DSO1 Daily Symbiotic. So I wanted to show you, if you sign up, what you get. This is like a monthly subscription, and when you sign up, they give you this recyclable glass vial, and this is what you keep kind of at your house. And you'll also get a free travel vial, which is great for throwing in your bag for travel. Obviously, Hunter and I will bring this on trips. It gets us about 10 days worth of seed, which is amazing. And you don't have to refrigerate this when you're on vacation at all. Like probiotics back in the day used to be, you had to be refrigerated, and this one has a protective like outer capsule, so you actually don't have to do that. And it also travels down your gut safer. There's the probiotic inside, so you can see the protective outer layer, so that when it's traveling down your digestive system, it doesn't actually get affected by all the like bile and like acid in your gut. So when you sign up, so it's $49.99 per month, but when you use our code JH25, I have it right here because I wanted to see how much the discount comes to. It comes to $37. So if you want to try it out for the first month, you guys use our code. Basically what you're going to see with this is way more regularity with your bowel movements, and with that means basically like less bloating. So if you have all of that system working, it's very effective for your bloating and digestion. It's also just gonna like add hydration to your stool to like move it down your digestive tract. So if you have problems with that, a lot of people have digestive issues, or even if you don't, I've never had like huge digestive issues, I still benefit from something like this because it's such good bacteria for your gut health. And then what I love about them also is that they send the refills every month just in these recyclable paper pouches. So once you sign up, you get all of the materials, and then they're not like sending new plastic jars or jars every month. They just send these little pouches so you can pour it into your jar and refill your symbiotic. So I love the way that they do everything. They also have a Instagram completely dedicated to their science behind their product called Seed University. If you really want to like nerd out and learn about how it's made, what's in it, why it's so great, and so many people are just really big fans of this product. So it's very research backed and science based. So you guys can always use our code, it's down below. And thank you, Seed, for sponsoring our channel. All right, I am on my way to my wax appointment now and just picked up my coffee. Back on the caffeine. As some of you guys asked in the comments like how my health stuff was going and everything, so I thought I'd give like a little summary. I'm really glad that I did that like 3-month sort of thing to sort of like reset my body, and to me it almost felt like a sort of cleanse and everything, and like a really big reset, especially for like my hormones and being postpartum, and it was just like a good cleanup sort of time. However, I will say for me personally, I have discovered that that's not a sustainable way for me to eat, because it is just really, really strict, and I don't think I can ever be that strict full time, because I didn't like mentally where it put me. I knew that it was temporary, so it was like a good trial to like clean up my situation and try to like rebalance my body, but I almost created too much food noise. Like for me, when I feel like there's restrictions and stuff, I almost like hyper fixate on the things that I can't have, and to me that's just almost not worth it. So definitely wouldn't be something that I could do long term. But all of this is just like learning, and I just share it along my journey on YouTube. Like whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna talk about it. It's not like I'm not making blanket statements like, well, I'm doing this forever. Everything is just like a part of what I'm going through. So I like to share it with you guys, take you along for the ride, and I'll share my thoughts and feelings like as I go through it and as I evolve. So that's where I'm at now. It definitely made me second guess like my caffeine intake and my sugar intake, things that are like probably not as good for, you know, your mental health and sleep and energy and all that stuff, which I thought was really good. So I'm very careful about my caffeine intake now, even though I am drinking caffeine again. So I'll do usually a matcha in the morning, and then if I have to have a coffee, I will have one, and I keep it to a 1 or 2 shot espresso minimum, maximum, like a cortado or an maybe espresso over ice with some milk, but I will not go more than 2 shots in a day. Like that's my max. Or it could be like a cup of coffee, and it's just if I need a little bit of a boost. I do notice the more caffeine I drink, the more like tired I am. So I definitely have seen the impact of caffeine on my energy levels, and I like know that, but it's definitely sort of just like an addiction. Like we're all addicted to caffeine, like it's fine. But it's also just good to be aware of all that stuff, and everything's just like a learning and a trial and everything to give me more information about what I'm doing. So I'm super proud of myself that I did it, and I just always try to keep my relationship with like food and fitness and everything really balanced and healthy. I never want to get like overly strict, and I think I've never really had like disordered eating, I don't think, but I'm always trying to have like a better relationship with like food and fitness. I think for all girls it's just really hard and something that we're like hyper aware of, so I really try to like create a little wiggle room for myself and not let things get like too strict, if that makes sense, or else it just takes away the fun, and like life's too short. So I'm just not willing to do that. So yeah, so I'm having a little coof, and then I'm on my way to my wax appointment. I don't dread this. My waxer, she's literally so good and it doesn't hurt, but like I still just dread it. Like nobody really likes to like take their pants off and have somebody rip like hair out of them. It's just really not fun. So needless to say, I'm not that excited, but I'm going to do that first, and she's going to do my brows, and then we're off to a tile appointment for the cabin, which is going to be like the highlight of my day. All right, y'all, just got done with my wax. It was so good. And I just love the girl I go to so much. She's literally the most precious angel of a human. It's the Wax Suite Nashville. I discovered her recently because I always went to, she snatches brows, by the way, look at these. They look really good. She also did my Brazilian. Her Brazilian is like probably her most offered service, but she's also really good at brows. And the reason I love her is she is literally so OCD. Like she spends 30 minutes on my brows or more, and 30 on the Brazilian, and she will not leave until every hair is out, like, and everything's perfect. And she's just so cute, and just has really good like energy, and is very sweet. So if you guys need good Brazilian or brows, check her out. Brow Darlin is also so good. I used to go to her for my brows, and now I just go there because like I can get both done, and it's just, I don't go that often because I'm smoky and stuff. So anyways, I'm going to get Hunter, and we're going to our tile appointment for the cabin, which I'm really excited about. And I feel like I haven't been on here to chat too much lately, but if I'm honest, I've just been like a little bit in a season where I'm finding content in YouTube just like kind of harder to get to. I think like it's hard. It's almost like having another thing to be present for, and I'm just finding it like tough to give Smokey my time, the cabin, work, family. Like it's just a lot to balance. So I feel like we haven't really gotten to chat much, but I need to get back vlogging more and just like chatting with you guys because I miss it. I just feel like everything is just so back to back and there's just not enough time in the day, and I'm just like, oh, I'll get a vlog clip later, I'll do that later, and then I just forget, and life is just maxed out right now, which I love. I love the chaos. I'm not complaining at all, but just letting you guys know if you feel like it's been a little bit quieter. Maybe it hasn't, maybe I'm just being crazy, but yeah, I'm loving my outfit today. It's so cute. I feel so me and just fun. I've been really trying to like have some fun with my fashion lately. That's like one way when I feel like I don't have a ton of time for myself, is just to have fun with getting dressed. It makes me feel like express myself and it's just a good time. So anyways, okay, go get Hunter and let's go pick out some tile. Hey.
So that's,
Okay.
I'm obsessed with it. It only comes in that size.
Okay.
But it's actually a marble, but it has cottage finish.
Yes. Okay.
So it's a little distressed on the edge, but not 100%.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Have you seen people do projects where they like intentionally like break the pieces up and like, yeah,
we have actually been trying to find a source for that in the States.
Okay.
It's really hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
to
they
find
have,
where they're already broken?
yeah.
Okay.
There's a company out of Australia, and they have a store here in LA, but it's been so hard getting a hold of people.
Yeah.
But it's like that broken mid-century looking.
Yeah. All the pieces are like broken.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's gorgeous.
I'm like, I wonder if you could even like replicate that, like have your tile guy like basically get a ton of these pieces and like break it, and then they're just like laying them down and grouting it.
Essentially, because the edges are not like finished or anything.
Right.
It's literally like broken tile.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, I've suggested that to people. They're like, I don't trust myself.
Yeah.
My
Right.
only worry with like going this light is that it will like feel
Wash it
more
out.
Mediterranean. You know what I mean? Like beachy or like yeah. That's like, I like that texture though. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, like that's sort of in between. That tone at least.
Those are
But those are
porcelain.
okay.
Porcelain. Really. And what is that?
It's a real stone.
Real stone. Okay.
I've been using a lot of those, but they're like, you know,
The only thing I don't like
Yeah.
about this is it would pull concrete versus like, you know what I
Real
mean?
like.
where you get
It almost gives like
Yeah.
a concrete color.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe for
versus,
a
like,
bathroom or
true,
something.
like,
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it looks really good.
Yeah.
I like this.
This is pretty. I think
You're still-
did you have something more like just right in between these, like more creamy, warm, like not beigey, but like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Same.
Yes, but I feel like I may not have a
Sample.
here.
Okay. Would you guys be able to get a sample of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
wondering if we want to see it in person. All right. So I'm thinking of this guy for the laundry room and mudroom. Sizing wise, really like it. It's kind of what it looks like when it's laid down. So that might be good to go on that. And does he need to adjust the flooring depth for this at all, or no? Because it's
for
like,
that one.
yeah, okay, cool. So that's kind of what we were needing to find out
Yeah.
today.
That's regular 3/8.
Yeah, okay, great. This is the exact stone?
This is not the exact stone. but
Okay.
It's
Similar color.
a similar
Yes.
color. They don't make this one anymore.
Okay, yeah, and
And
then
that's
this is
Taj
the
Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
This is Taj Mahal.
Yes, okay. This is the countertops we're doing, so we're kind of trying to figure it out. With like a gray flooring.
Are these the same color? Is this all the same palette?
I like this a lot.
It's kind of nice that it's mismatched a
This
little
is
bit.
pretty.
It's gonna have some variation too, for sure.
I think this kind of is more cohesive with what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay, done.
That's the top of the coffee bar.
Coffee bar, yeah. I'll try to be faster than for
Run it down and see what you think. In front
Yeah,
of us.
should we just do that really
Yeah.
quick? Okay. We're just gonna go look just for good measure.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, we're trying these tiles for the coffee bar against the Taj Mahal with the coffee bar.
And it'll be like this pattern. I
Looks
think
good,
it'll look pretty. It'll look more like rustic, which is like cabiny,
but still clean.
like lake house. Yeah, I like it. Okay, cool.
It's pretty.
That's easy. Love it.
Yeah. So this is the company.
nice. Yeah, I love
Well, that could be cool if you want to do something like that.
Yeah.
I'm down. It would go with. I think that's
And y'all
Shout's
haven't been able
cabin.
to get in touch with them at all.
I haven't, but I haven't reached out since last week, so.
What do you think, Hunter? For the floor.
I think that's great. The flooring I'm not like too stressed about. I'm just thinking like in the shower itself, it's like such a big like tall wall space. I'm thinking more like making sure we're choosing the right wall tile, and I think this is great. So
Yeah, this is a nice
I'm
between.
cool with anything.
Okay.
And if you wanted to lighten it up in there, you could do half this and half that if you wanted to.
Like it just makes.
Oh yeah, so we could also do this on the floor and then on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Like if we wanted to lighten it up.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of the dark.
Yeah.
Flooring. Kind of,
I just like the dark
It feels
moody.
elevated.
I mean, you
feels
have
really
a
good.
window
Yeah.
right
Right behind the bath on both sides.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, this will be the contenders, but we can always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. Okay, that's a good collab. Okay, I'm packing for Florida. I just finished packing smoke stuff and I'm trying on a few things. First is this Sabo skirt dress. I feel like it's so Florida and I want it to be really cute. Oh, it looks cute on camera now that I'm standing here. Is it cute? Tyler and I are both like, it's just kind of meh. Not doing anything for me. So no. This is super cute. This was a TJ Maxx find in New York City on my trip. I think I vlogged it. And I kind of had Florida in my mind when I saw this dress. It's a tiny bit big, but I think it'll work. It's right here. Need it pinched in a little bit on the sides, but it's really cute. I love the line on it. The colors are really fun. It's silky and bright. So definitely gonna bring this. I'm also bringing my little Free People dress. Oh, so cute and beachy. I love it. Okay, this one I feel a bit preppy in, but I also think it's beautiful. It's from Jenny Kane, and it's just like, this is a no-fail option. You just like need a throw-on dress. Normally I would like style this with like cowboy boots and like a bag, but it'll be too hot to style with cowboy boots down there. So I'll probably just do like flip-flops and just be preppy for a night, I guess. But it's very cute. Maybe like some pop of red or something. Like, but this makes it just like slide even more preppy. But that's fun. Color. I really want to wear it with boots, but this would be a very easy throw on. Okay, I think this is fun. I love these pants. These I got from Windsor and I've been saving them for Florida. I just love them. And then I was thinking with like a bright top, but I could also, I kind of like it just with a bikini top, like wearing it high-waisted. I think that's cuter. And then maybe do like a button up over it. I mean, maybe this is more of a pool look. I don't know. Could be like a relaxed situation. I'm not 100%. I hate styling outfits before a trip. I hate it so much because I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I get there. Erg. Okay, I actually like it styled with like gray, oddly enough, and then just maybe like a flip-flop or a slide. I think it just, I don't know. It'll just depend on what mood I'm in, but I'll bring some bright tank tops in. Lots is why I have like having lots of basics on a trip, because you can just kind of swap in. The wall in here is complete, and Hunter and I are about to hang this art. Look how good the colors ended up kind of matching. This is like a green undertone gray cream, and that looks stunning on it. I just can't even believe. So we're about to hang the art, and the wall is done. Woohoo!
Drink it. Hydro Jug sent Smokey his own Hydro Jug because he always drinks out of mine and Julia's. And now you have your own! Yay! Okay, you guys. We got the art hung, and it looks so good against the color we chose.
Looks so good.
It's my favorite piece of art, and it goes so well. The colors are highlighted so well with the shiplap color.
I know, right? Like it really
It like really goes well right here.
I don't know how.
Like this like smoky ash grayish green color just really like pops.
Looks so pretty.
It's so perfect, and you see like half of it from our hallway to our bedroom. You got Smokey's nursery over here, and then you see the rest of it from down the stairs. Right, Smokey? Are you coming? Yay! Do you like the wall leading into your room?
So cool. Oh, all I need is some sconces.
I know. We were gonna hang the RH light fixture above, but the cord that hangs down to plug in right here isn't long enough.
Yeah.
So I'm either gonna take it into the hardware store and they'll add the extension, or like they'll extend that cord, or we'll find something else that we can either hardwire or one that has a longer cord. But it's just like a art sconce that sticks over and shines on the light, which will look really moody. And then what are you thinking here? Like a plant?
Yeah, plant or like a bench.
A bench, something. We'll decorate
it's a little, you know, with Smoke, I don't know, he would probably go to the plant, even though we don't really let him out here because it's near the stairs.
Put his
so it
chair
wouldn't
in the
really
corner.
matter. And I thought about that. Oh. Perfect.
Anyways, yeah, it'll look really cute when we add some like wood element details on here.
Yeah, we could even put it like a chair with like
Something small.
or
Yeah,
something.
it's a pretty narrow spot, so we'll figure something out here.
Yeah, something small.
And then we need to finish the baseboard because we got some of the paint from the shiplap on the baseboard, so I'm gonna have to go touch that up. But besides that, it's pretty much done. We can touch up some of the walls over here.
It's so pretty, like
But
right here now.
it's just like it's so pretty.
It's gorgeous.
I love the color we chose.
I do too.
It's called Accolade
Sure.
by Sherwin-Williams, and yeah, it's stunning. We're really happy with the outcome. Some people are asking on Instagram to show the trim, so I got a small little trim piece from Home Depot. Ran it all the way up, all the way around, and then down. So it looks good. And then I tied it in nicely with the baseboard down here. And then I'll just need to touch up the baseboard paint. And then haven't decided if we're gonna caulk it right here. I don't know if I like the look of it caulked because it'll get in between the gaps, and I kind of like seeing them open. I mean, you can see like baseboards are typically caulked between the drywall and the baseboard, but I'm just not sure if I want to do it here with the shiplap. So anyways, leave your suggestions, let me know your thoughts. But loved how it turned out. We're gonna go get some dinner. We're packing up this evening for our trip, but
We're trying not to cook.
we're out of food. We bought enough food to get us through like this afternoon for the most part. Hi.
You want to go get some barbecue?
So we might go to Martin's Barbecue, which is right down the street. It's one of our favorite like easy, convenient spots that's easy for smoke. And we love it. So we're gonna go do that, and then we're gonna come home, finish packing, and get the show on the road. All right, we went to Martin's. Smoke fell asleep on the way there, so I went in to get the food, and when I went in, the line was like way out the door. So on the way home, we bailed on it, and on the way home, we ordered it for delivery, and it says it'll take 10 minutes. So we're just getting home, and we're trying to figure out if we're gonna wake him up. He only had one nap today. So you think he's done?
I think it's done.
Did you put him to bed?
I'm gonna do it and I'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Hunter and I are just finishing packing up. I'm gonna bring this big tote, and I stuffed my purse inside of it. Can't bring like a lot of fun purses on this trip because I have Smokey. So I usually need a bigger bag when I have him so I can carry diapers and stuff. So I'm bringing this so that I can bring diapers like out to dinner and stuff. And I feel like it's just neutral and it'll go with everything. I was gonna bring my Louis Vuitton diaper bag, but I was like, this is beachy and a little bit smaller. Like I don't think I need, I don't know. I just felt like it was more appropriate for the beach. But I love my Louis diaper bag. Best purchase I've ever made. I just filled up our seed travel vial and I'm gonna pop that in here too. And then in the morning I'll pack snacks for him and stuff. Luckily the flight is only an hour, thank God. Oh, I just like dread long flights with a baby. But this one's only an hour, so it'll be perfecto. I need to pack in like a couple of toys. Well, I have not beach toys and pool toys, but I need like a book to read in at night. So I can't forget that in the morning. Okay.
Going up to bed.
Love our stairwell. It's like a little joy every time you walk through.
It's a good color palette.
So pretty.
All right, well, that's a wrap on today. We're gonna get ready for bed, Got an early morning tomorrow just because we have some work things we have to take care of before we leave.
When you leave here at 10 or what?
Flight's at 12, I think, so we need to get to the airport by
11.
like
We should say
10:45.
10:45. Leave here at 10.
Leave here at 10 at the latest. And yeah, I have a few things we gotta take care of in the morning, so hopefully we can get to everything before we leave. But we'll see you then. Good morning, you guys. It is 6:15. I'm going to the 6:30 class this morning at 45 just to get a workout in. I try not to miss a workout on travel days. Even if our flight's at like 9, I'll go to like a 5:30 class. I find that it's like super important for me to move around before I'm either driving in the car on a road trip or before we're sitting on a plane. So I'm going to the 6:30 class this morning. It's not too early. 6:30 is not bad at all. I could probably get on this routine. Anyway, so I'm gonna go get a workout in. Julia's still in bed. I kind of heard smoke stirring when I was leaving, but I think he was gonna go back to sleep. So hopefully for Julia's sake, he's fallen back asleep and she can get a little bit more rest as well. I was so mad, by the way. So today's August 1st. Happy August, by the way. We were gonna go see Hans Williams, who's like one of my favorite artists right now, in Memphis. He's in Memphis today, August 1st. And then last week we went to get tickets and the show was canceled. So that's why we're leaving for Florida today instead of like tomorrow or the next day. We're just gonna go a day early. We're actually going 4 days early. My family's going down. My family, siblings, their kids, everyone goes down every year. Pretty much the same week every year, right around our anniversary week. And we go about every other year, but we're going this year and we decided to go 3 or 4 days early and just have like a little time, me and Julia, and smoke, and we're gonna try out a new location this time. It's actually called Camp Creek. It's in Water Sound. So I know the past few times we've gone to Florida, we've stayed in Grayton. This trip we're staying the first few days by ourselves in Camp Creek, which is a new neighborhood. They have like a hotel in the neighborhood with like cool amenities, golf courses, stuff like that. So we're gonna test that out, check it out. Yeah, just have some fun family relaxation time for like a 3-day weekend before we meet up with my parents. And there's more kids involved and chaos and other people's plans and desires and stuff are like kind of getting thrown at the wall as well. So you're just trying to balance everything when a big group of people are together. So we thought have a few days where it's just like us and making some decisions and going to restaurants we want to go to and having a little bit more flexibility with our time before you kind of just like give in the big family moments, you know? So y'all get it. Oh, you know what? Might as well ask y'all this as well. I feel like this would be a good thing to throw out there for y'all's opinion. So, every year, or most years, we've tried to go on an anniversary trip. Like somewhere new. We went to Charleston, we went to Nashville, we've done Montauk. I say every year there's only 3 trips, I guess. I don't know, that might be it, just those 3. But we try to do a new city we've never been to for an anniversary trip. And that's actually when we came to Nashville and found Nashville and loved it. And that's why we moved here. So anyways, we want to try a new city this year. Our anniversary is next week, but we'll be in Florida with my family. And so we might be pushing like our anniversary trip out a few weeks, maybe like early September or late August or something like that. And we were considering doing something more like Montana, Idaho, Wyoming. We've done Jackson Hole and Teton Village before with Delaney Clayton, but that was in the winter. So we're down to do that again with it being in more warmer weather, checking out like hikes, rafting, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, maybe like Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We were thinking like somewhere like Driggs, Idaho, which would be like a 45-minute drive into Jackson Hole if we wanted to experience Jackson Hole still but stay somewhere else. We could do like Whitefish, Big Sky. We don't really want to do a big city like Bozeman or something like that. So yeah, looking for something where we can like go for 3 days without smoke, maybe like in a month or so, where it's still good weather, and do some horseback riding, do some hikes, do kayaking, canoeing, rafting, just be outside and one with the earth. So leave me your recommendations. We'd love to know y'all's thoughts. We've been kind of researching a little bit, and it may or may not happen. We feel like we've been fairly busy with travel and stuff, and we got a lot on our plate with work in the cabin, but we want to make sure we're carving time out for, you know, Juge and I for our anniversary, and we also don't really want to leave smoke again. We left smoke for Delaney and Clayton's wedding, and it was a decent break. It was only like 2 nights or 3 nights, and I'm glad we did, because it was just like chaotic the whole time, being in the wedding party and stuff like that. Anyways, I say that because we're down to leave smoke. Like, we don't have like attachment problems or anything like that. We're down to leave smoke for a few days, but it is hard leaving him. But we feel that we want to make it a priority to spend some time just you and your spouse reconnecting without the kids, and get in the habit of doing that every year, and maybe just making the anniversary trip the one that we do that on. So yeah, we were thinking something like outdoorsy. Yeah, I don't know. We were wanting to do a month-long trip before the end of the year, because once the cabin framing's done, it's kind of like we're here making decisions for the next like 7 months. I feel like I could be wrong, but that's just what my intuition's telling me. It's like once the cabin gets rolling, like truly, I mean it is rolling, but once it starts to like shape together, there's gonna be like more meetings that need to be on site, and we have to be here like in the flesh versus just a quick phone call, is what I'm assuming. So we'll probably need to be in town a little bit longer. Julie was like, where should we, you know how we went to Florida last March for the month of March, this past March for the whole month of March. She was like, we should go somewhere every March. I'm like, I'm down, but what happens when the cabin's like wrapping up the final details and it's March 2025? You know, I want to make sure that we're not being dumb. So that trip, 2025's month-long trip, might get pushed to, I don't know, summer. Or we can do 2 of them and just plan it out or whatever. I'm rambling. Sorry, you guys. I'm also late. I need to go into the workout. Workout check, and I'm stopping at Frothy Monkey to grab us cappuccinos and get the day started. Cappuccinos are so good. It's like my go-to drink now. I used to get cortados a lot, or Gibraltars, but a traditional cappuccino, not very big, easy. When you go to coffee shops, make sure you ask for a traditional cappuccino. Otherwise, they put like so much milk, and it's not the right ratio of milk and espresso. So get a traditional cappuccino. It should only be like 8 ounces. But anyways, or if you want less milk, get like a Gibraltar or a cortado. That used to be my go-to. I still get that sometimes if I want less milk, but a good traditional cappuccino, can't beat it. All right, cab's here. And I got Smokey a ham and cheese croissant because he deserves it. Oh, good morning, Wall. How are you?
Hey. Oh, so sweet.
Cab's here.
Yummy.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Mama Juge has to film a quick sponsored TikTok this morning.
We'll do it.
She'll only take you, what, like 20-30 minutes?
Yeah, it'll be cute. It's a little dress try on, which I actually love the dresses, and I wanted to pack one. Shoot. Well, I haven't closed my suitcase.
Yeah, and if you want me to move anything, I got a tea time at Camp Creek, so we can take my golf bag, or I'm taking my golf bag.
Oh, yeah.
And I have my travel golf bag. It's like bigger, so
We could stuff some.
we can put some stuff in there. I thought we could put all of our like beach stuff in there if you wanted. All right, I'm gonna pack my golf bag hopefully before he wakes up, just to get it ready.
Yeah.
And bring it up, and then we can
Yeah.
stuff it with a bunch of shit that we can't fit in our bags. Okay. Say good morning, everybody. We're gonna go get our milk and our ham and cheese croissant. You love your croissant. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
You want eggs?
You can make some scrambled?
Yeah.
Where's Smokey? Peekaboo! Where's Smokey? Where's Smokey?
Where'd he go?
Peekaboo! Making your usual?
Egg, sausage, zucchini. It's on my highlights on my Instagram, my go-to breakfast.
She makes it every day.
I've shown it a lot though. I mean, I probably like 3 months
Scrambled
straight.
eggs, air fryer chicken sausage,
Yeah.
and air fryer zucchini.
It's so good.
Love it.
Never gets old.
I'm gonna have leftover steak and chicken that we grilled out 2 days ago. What's the meds? All right, traveling soldier. We're at the airport. On the trike. So we checked the Duna to use as a car seat, and then we're gonna use this as the stroller. when we're going on walks and stuff, since that's what he's used to, and he loves it more than the Duna.
He like tosses and turns in the Duna and like wants to get out of it.
Smoke, we have TSA, you don't have to take your shoes off.
Yeah, okay.
Any final thoughts?
I'm ready for some sunshine.
Any final thoughts? Oh.
We're going through security. We'll see you guys on the other side.
See y'all in Florida.